Okay, so I just got done with Abyss. There's a problem. All right, let's go into it. Right. So the biggest problem is obviously the first chamber. I think everybody's going to agree on that. You know, the saying where it's like, oh yeah, guys, don't worry. You only need 2 teams to beat this game. Once you do that, you know, you're free to do whatever you want on your account. That's dead with this Spiral Abyss. I am, like, very confident that you cannot use 2 teams to beat this Spiral Abyss. There's no team that I think applies Pyro fast enough to clear this that'll also easily be able to clear this. The best team that I know for Pyro appliance is Kazuha National. You do Kazuha National, right? So you just build Kazuha, Xingqiu, Bennett, and then Shangling, right? That is Kazuha National. Works great. Has a whole bunch of Pyro appliance. But that still barely destroyed the Hydro guy's shield. Now, you can throw in, you know, a Dendro character, but you're not gonna be able to do anything with a Dendro character on here. You're not gonna be able to do that. So, you need some mega Pyro appliance for this second half of it, right? Massive Pyro appliance. No question about it. Very few teams can actually do that. I did see someone throw out a Ganyu melt build, like just you do melt Ganyu for this, which could work, but honestly, I don't think Shangling and Bennett alone can get rid of these 2 cryo guys. I don't think they can. Currently, we're at 2,035 subs. It would really be appreciated if you guys did subscribe back into the video. I was suffering, and this is how I beat it. This is how I beat this new Spiral Abyss, right? Not fully. We have to go into the 4 teams, right? So I used 4 teams, but these are the first 2 teams that I used to clear this first chamber. Like, it was 20 seconds faster than my Ito team. I had to boot off Ito out of a possible, like, yeah, you can 36 star this, right? I had to boot him off. He wasn't gonna help me. He was actually, like, he was impossible to do it with. It was 20 seconds slower than this team because I have C3 Raiden, obviously, but I have a C2 5-star Ito. It's not like people are angry about him like Sinnoh and Dea. Ito is just fine as a DPS. He's not like, I would say at C2, he's pretty, like, one of the top tier DPSs, but, like, he's C2, and I was having struggle beating this. And not only that, I'm using C2 Kazuha. And it took me till I used my C3 Raiden and my C2 Kazuha to clear this. Now, I don't think C2 Kazuha mattered that much in this phase, but, like, C3 Raiden did. Like, I don't think I could have done this without C3 Raiden. I don't think I could have. Without C3 Raiden, I wouldn't have been able to 36 star this. I saw people toss out, you know, Kuki Hyper Bloom also for the first half. I'm not too sure, and I don't want to try it, but I'm not too sure that would work. Because Raiden's hitting all of them at once, and she's doing really good damage. Whereas, you know, Kuki, she's hitting one of them with Hyper Blooms, right? So I'm not too confident in that. But either way, I'm using Xingqiu on the second half, which technically probably didn't need to do, because I just ended up switching the team anyways. So probably could have done Mono Pyro, but then the Abyss Herald's first phase without the shields would have taken longer, so I don't know. Now let's go into this. The last 2 chambers are very easy. So the chamber 2 easily is like one of the weakest chambers we've ever had, honestly, because as soon as you put Yoimiya in this second half, and then, like, I was using C3 Raiden because I was fed up with Spiral Abyss. It had been like 3 hours at that point, so I'm using C3 Raiden. Let's, you know, change the teams now. Now that I've completely done this, let me show you what teams I was using. So for C3 Raiden, I was using this team, and then for the second half, I was using this team. Basically, so easy. Chamber 2, first try, right? Very easy. Didn't have any try. Actually, I think the chicken killed Raiden, actually, so, you know, second try. But very easy. Not even a contest. Chamber 1, absolutely 100% harder. Not because I couldn't kill it. It took too long. Like, nobody wants to lose because they didn't do it fast enough. I don't understand why Hoyoverse wants this for this game. Just let us, you know, clear Spiral Abyss and get the rewards. That would be 100% better. Because it is way better to actually be like, oh yeah, I cleared this boss, rather than, oh yeah, I cleared this boss in 6 minutes and 59 seconds. Well, with left 6 minutes and 59 seconds. And yeah, I missed a star because of it. You know? That's a lot better feeling, just being able to actually clear something. I'm not saying, you know, keep it at the same, you know, increase the health pools, and I think maybe, you know, leave the damage about the same, you know. I don't think I was really dying that often on this compared to how many times I was just like not enough time, right? But coming over here easily. All right, easily done. All right, so let's go to chamber 3. Now, concentrated beast awful. Like, I hated these guys, and yeah, the hydro guy was the biggest problem. I hated this hydro guy. He would always turn sideways, and I was trying to reach this guy. Like, I don't understand. Like, why can we not just go through him when they're dead? He was dead on the ground, and I was getting pushed by him still. Update it. Please let me go through his body. But then after I got to the second half, I cleared it first try because it was very easy. This guy's shield doesn't last long. But yeah, you can't do this with 2 teams anymore, which is good for Hoyo, but not good for us, right? And I've recorded this video a couple times before, and I figured out that, or not figured out, but like just theorizing, this seems like it's made for, you know, Alhaitham and Yamiko, and the second half seems like it's made for Kazuha and Yoimiya. Yoimiya does not perform well, guys, against these guys. Because if you look at it, you know, Alhaitham, Yamiko, alright, makes sense, sort of. Okay, then we get this guy, and I don't really know what his mechanics are, don't really care about him. And then you get this, which is, you know, who would be good to continuously hit someone while they're moving around and pushing you around? Yamiko. And then, you know, Kazuha, if we're using Kazuha, Zhongli, Bennett, you know, there's a possibility that you could do this. Maybe. I don't expect it. Yeah, that's all I can think of is if you do Kazuha, Zhongli, and Bennett. That's all I can think of. Because that's the only way I think you could possibly do this with Yoimiya. Just massive pyro. And I think you could possibly do it here. And you could not do it here because there is a pyro phase here. So maybe they expect Yoimiya to use her burst so you can do it with Kazuha. All right, I don't know. People are complaining. This is the most I've seen people complain about a Spiral Abyss. Like, people complained about the Wii Nut. These people are just complaining about Spiral Abyss in general now. Just nerf them. Like, you know, have the Abyss Herald's shields go down faster. That would be a best case scenario, because you need to bring a Dendro or something for this guy. Shield does not. Oh, by the way, not to mention that you get frozen in this. They specifically made it so you get frozen. Yoimiya got frozen all the time when I did my second run here, and I wasn't going for time. I think I got 1 star. 1 star is what I got. Maybe not even. I might not even have gotten 1 star. I can't really remember. I don't really care. So yeah, Spiral Abyss, really, really bad this time, and I don't like it. Just has the most annoying mechanics. I hate Abyss Heralds. Abyss Heralds with shields are the worst, because it is just delete their shield. That's all you have to do. No character is good at it. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.